welcome to your own channel Ruma's Classes. Today again with a new topic, punctuations. So let's see what punctuations are. Punctuation marks help us read and understand any written passage. Means they bring in changes about how we read and understand them. Let's see what punctuation marks are. What are the marks? Capital letters means a sentence and ending, that's a full stop. Exclamation mark, interrogation mark, comma. We know these are very common ones. Then apostrophe, colon, semicolon. We learn them gradually in the same video. Single inverted comma and double inverted commas. Let's see what they say. Uses of punctuation marks. Let's see what capital letters means. A sentence always begins with a capital letter. A proper noun also begins with a capital letter. Let's look at the examples. She wants to visit Kolkata. Now here the sentence starting with she, where S is small, but that's wrong. We should make it capitals. And also Kolkata is a proper name of a town. So it is a proper noun and it should also be in capital. So the new sentence will be S capital and also K capital. Next is comma. It indicates the shortest pause. It separates two or more words of the same part of speech. And to mark off phrases and apposition. Apposition means something closely connected. Means almost same in the view. Vallabhbhai Patel, comma, the Iron Man of India. These are the names, two names of the same person. Was conferred Sardar by Mahatma Gandhi. So the two appositions here are Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and the Iron Man of India. And they are separated by a comma. Semicolon. It is a pause longer than a comma. It separates the clauses of a compound sentence when they contain a comma. Means if the two sentences are complete within themselves, what we find and see, they are separated by a comma. They also separate sentences closely connected in thought. So we can put a semicolon whenever two compound sentences are containing a comma or they are closely connected in thought. Let's notice the example. Our teacher was a simple, modest person. See, this is the first sentence, that is a complete sentence. It contains a comma followed by a semicolon, but we all respected him. Means these are two sentences talking about the same person and are being separated by a semicolon. Colon, where it follows a list. It is a pause longer than a semicolon. It is used to introduce a list, a quotation, or an explanation. Example, things we need on a picnic, and then the colon, that means the list that we need on a picnic is as follows: biscuits, sandwiches, chips, water, sheets, newspapers, and playing cards. Interrogation mark. It is used after a question. Means whenever you have to ask something, you almost always put a question mark at the end. Have you brought the things I told you? So this is a question and it's ending with a question mark. And comes the full stop. It is used to end a sentence and represents a long pause while reading. It is also used for abbreviations, means short forms. Let's see the examples. Sangeeta writes stories, followed by a full stop. M dot A dot, that is M full stop A full stop, that's a short form of Master of Arts. And GP Jan, GP might be the name of somebody, the short form of a name. Inverted commas. Inverted commas are also called quotation marks because they are used to quote down the sentence of the speaker with the exact words. They can be used in doubles or in singles. Example, our teacher says hard work is the key to success. Some people believe that instead of putting double commas here, double quotes here, we could have used single quotes. But sometimes single quotes are used for very short sentences. Here this was a long sentence. It is better to use double ones. Otherwise, if just hard word you are mentioning or success you are mentioning, just one word each, you can use single ones also. There is no hard and fast rule as such known. Apostrophe. We've learned this earlier also in possessions in one of my videos, you can find it. It is used to show possessions and also indicates contractions. Let's look at the examples. This is Samir's school. Samir apostrophe S means this school either belongs to Samir or Samir studies in this school. So this is Samir's school. And in a sentence, we are going on a picnic. We apostrophe are. That means these are two words that have been contracted, put together with the help of an apostrophe. It was completely we are. An apostrophe is put and the two words are joined, where A is omitted here. And last comes the exclamation mark. We all know this very nicely. It is used to exclaim sudden surprise or feeling of joy, and is used at the end of an exclamatory word or a sentence. Examples: oops, I fell down. Now oops is just an exclamatory word followed by an exclamation sign. What a beautiful weather. That means the weather is exclaimed at, and so it is followed by an exclamation sign. So both of the examples are followed by exclamation mark. So here's this much in this video. Anything you want to ask, you want to tell, you want to share, my comment box is always there available for you. And if you like the video, please press the like button, share it, and if not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe it. And thank you so much for listening to me.